While you may know that Polk County is home to many historic sites, what you may not know that there are actually 174 historic sites which are considered to be along the Heritage Trail. Joining us today is Murtis Young, the Historic Preservation Manager at the Polk County History Center. Welcome, Murtis.
Tina, thank you. It's such a pleasure to be here.
It's always nice to have you here. So let's talk a little bit today about what heritage tourism is and how does it affect the local economy.
Okay, first let's help our audience with a little definition. Heritage tourism, as defined by the National Trust for Historic Preservation, is any tourism that is for the travel that is for the purpose to experience the places, artifacts, and activities that authentically represent the stories and the people of the past and present. It includes cultural, heritage, and natural resources. Interesting observation from research that was done recently by the state of Florida is that of mainland United States visitors to Florida recently, 46.7% of those visitors experienced some type of heritage tourism.
Very good. And how does it affect the economy?
According to information recently published by the Bureau of Historic Preservation, the Division of Historical Resources, Florida Department of State, historic preservation activities in Florida, including the rehabilitation of historic buildings, heritage tourism, the operation of history museums, and activities generated by Florida Main Street programs contribute some $6.3 billion annually to the state of Florida. These impacts include the creation of jobs, income to Florida residents, an increase in the gross state product, and increased state and local taxes, as well as increase in state wealth.
From the serene structures like St. Anne's Shrine in Lake Wales to rural landscapes, restored architecture like Frank Lloyd Wright, Polk has a very rich history. How can residents and visitors to Polk County best experience that history?
Tina, when we began developing the Polk County Heritage Trail, we had a vision of collecting and cataloging all of the historical sites so that it would make it easy for people to find them, locate them, and then have enough information to intrigue them to go and visit the sites. So what we wanted to do is we wanted to support heritage tourism, but we also wanted to help collect those stories so important to the heritage and the history of Polk County. Then what we discovered when we developed the Heritage Trail is that Polk County actually offers 5 loops, which are day-long visits to different heritage sites around the county. We realized that Polk County, in collecting these sites, has a very interesting story to tell, and we wanted to make that experience authentic to the visitors who come to those sites. So we said the Heritage Trail is a mosaic of these experiences, something of a sense of place of Polk County.
Okay, and by sense of place, that's a pretty popular phrase these days. What does that mean?
Okay, sense of place is about our connection to a particular area. It's our connection to the world around us, both our cultural world and our natural world. By place, just by the word place, it's how we're grounded. It's how we have a sense of where we are.
I think I can guess what your favorite place is along the Heritage Trail.
You know, of the 174 sites, you're probably very close in guessing that. The History Center, the Polk County History Center, is obviously one of the sites on the trail, and it's so important to the Heritage Trail because we consider ourselves to be the concierge of Polk County heritage tourism, sort of the hub, if you will, of finding and locating the 174 sites. We've created a very specific gallery to help people locate information and to locate the sites. We all are, everybody at the History Center is very well prepared to help our navigators as they want to find the sites. So yes, the Polk County History Center, I would say, is a very important site on the trail.
Yes, it definitely is, and it's always a pleasure to visit. So if people are interested in finding more information about the Heritage Trail, they can go to the History Center. Where else can they access that information?
We've been very diligent in trying to create opportunities, different types of opportunities for people to find the information on the Heritage Trail. We started with a printed brochure, and it's a really great resource in that it features information about the trail of all the 5 loops that are available. So we took sections of the trail from each of the municipalities, or each of the loops, the 5 loops, and the brochure helps you find the locations of those sites. In addition, the brochure has some other resources to help you, some apps that are available to help you navigate around the county. In addition, we've been developing the videos that we call them the Polk County Heritage Trail vignettes. And those are available for the public on Polk County website at the History Center, right at the History Center page. There's a viewing page for YouTube viewing with the playlist, so you can select whichever site you might be interested in, or I hope all of them, and locate a site that will give you a little bit of information and hopefully give you a little intrigue to go out and locate the site.
That's excellent. And what was your greatest hope as a result of this project?
My greatest hope for the project is that people in Polk County, the people who are visitors to Polk County, will become excited about our history and heritage and use the trail as a way to go out and locate what Polk County has to offer. We talk about in Polk County Sense of Place, I like to refer to our heritage as the grit and grace of Polk County. These stories will help people, these sites will help people discover what that grit means. You know, the grit of the pioneers who came to the area and established industries out of palmettos and wilderness. The grace of architecture and pastoral lands, the beauty of our landscapes. There's so much for visitors and our residents to experience, and I so hope that from the Heritage Trail, people will go out and discover that grit and grace and discover Polk County's sense of place.
Sounds amazing. I know I'll be visiting some sites along the trail myself, along with my kids. Is there anything else you want to share about the Heritage Trail?
One thing to look forward to in the Heritage Trail, there are 2 things that are coming in the future. One is we are developing for our partners, our collaborative partners, all of our other museum and our heritage sites, we're creating a traveling exhibit that will be some exhibits that will help display what Polk County has to offer. So in the traveling exhibit, there'll be some large posters that will be on site at the different museums to create this interest in the Heritage Trail. In addition to the traveling exhibit, we are attempting to create, we are creating a 145 character description of all the sites that we hope to be able to put on an interactive website so people can actually go to a website, locate a site, read a little bit of information about it, and then locate that site and then go out and hit the trail.
I want to thank you for coming back on with us today and letting us know more about the Heritage Trail and what Polk County residents can expect.
It is a pleasure to share this with you all.
We invite you to hit the road and discover all the interesting sites along the Polk County Heritage Trail. For more information on the History Center, you can contact us at 863-534-4386 or visit us on the web at www.polkhistorycenter.com. The Polk History Center is located at 100 East Main Street in Bartow. We invite you to the Polk County History Center and hope to see you on the Heritage Trail.